Hello everyone, I'm so happy to see you once again with another video, and this time it is going to be the IELTS part 2 cue card number 6 that we're gonna hit. And I hope all the other videos were useful for you, and if you haven't actually seen those videos, make sure you click on the link above and go through all the videos, and do let me know how you think about it in the comment box down below, and do not forget to subscribe to our channel as well. And without any further ado, let's get it started. So all set to go? Okie dokie, then we'll get into the video right away. Just like all the time, points to remember, which is something that you have to keep in your mind when you're gonna do the IELTS task 2 speaking. The task achievement, that means you have to totally convey the question asked, and you should not miss any of the prompts that is given. Coherence and cohesion, how good you are with the cohesive devices, just like how you club along with the different sentences that you're making, like with the since, therefore, thereby, thus, in addition to that, all of those words, however, although, and such kind of words. How good are you in making those sentence structures? Lexical resources, which simply means vocabulary, different synonyms that you know, and how good are you in playing with the words. That's what the lexical resources means. And last but not the least, the grammatical accuracy. How good are you with the grammar and stuff when it is coming to the sentence structure? So that's what is completely concerned about the grammatical accuracy. All these points to remember, I'm keep on repeating in every video, I know that. It is just for the fact that I want this to be like engraved in your mind like completely, and you do not forget any of these, because that is definitely going to affect your score by all means. So that is the only reason. So yeah, let's get into the slide that I've got, and the sample answer, this is the sample question that we have got over here. The IELTS speaking sample cue card number 6 that we are going to hit today. And the question is about, describe a toy you liked in your childhood. You might be having like lots of toys. Again, you can remember about one. And certain questions in cue cards, especially for the especially for the cue cards, you'll have to be prepared with certain questions. That's something which that comes in my mind, because when you get 1 minute of time in order to explain about that, it is going to be really tough. What kind of a toy will you explain about? So certain questions, it's for me at least, like I'm saying from my point of view, that some people will not get a toy, like take a, so girls will take Barbie doll, or like they will take soft toys like teddy bear. But if you take it, you have to describe it, and then you have to make a story out of it, and then lots of things that you have to do, right? So you might be running out of the words. So that is the reason I'm telling you that you should at least go through what all kind of questions you're having in the cue card, which gives you an idea like what kind of a toy should I take and explain, because you need to have a content inside it so that you can describe about it. I hope that makes sense. So what kind of a toy it is, when you received it, how you played it, and how you felt about that toy. So these are the 4 prompts and 4 sub questions that we have got in order to convey the question. So like I say, do not miss any of the prompts, because that is going to be crucial for you. If you're like missing any of the prompts, that is definitely gonna affect your score. Let's get into the sample answer that we have got here. Like I always say, I will start only with the topic sentence all the time, and that's what we have got here. Toys are always memorable and close to heart for all the kids. A very simple, minimalistic topic sentence that I've given. Moving on, although I had lots of toys to play with, one toy that I was always excited to play with was a train. So I'm going to explain about a train. And my signature sentence that I always used to say in every videos. Let me further explain, allow me to describe it further, let me walk you through it, allow me to tell you the whole story. Any of these, like do not use all of those. All right, moving on to the next paragraph. This particular train toy is so amazing because of many factors. So I'm going to explain what are the many factors. Mainly due to the fact that my dad gifted it to me for my 6th birthday. It was a battery operated train with considerable build quality and finish. So just make sure that those words that I use in order to describe the toy, right? It had 5 or 6 compartments, if my memory serves well. So that is something which happened on my 6th birthday, right? And I'm just trying to recollect my memory, and I'm taking it as an excuse that I think it was having 5 or 6 compartment if my memory serves well. So you can make use of such kind of usage whenever you are also going to do the speaking, and that's actually a good usage. Make it look much natural. So yeah, so the engine being at the front, and the toy and this toy allowed me to couple all the other compartments one behind the other, which looked amazing once we built it. I believe such toys will always improve your constructive and cognitive skills too. Apart from this, it used to make the engine noise as well as blow the horn once in a while, making it even interesting. So I'm trying to describe like what are the other factors that makes the train even more interesting. In addition to that, the rail it had was the one we could dismantle and build according to our choices. This brought an understanding about constructing railway tracks, and was always fascinated whenever I played with it. So I'm just trying to explain my enthusiasm or fascination, and how how much I loved and how much I was fond of that particular toy. I still remember everything like it happened yesterday, and I used to show it off to whoever comes to my house with a great level of enthusiasm. So I'm just even describing further like how important that toy was for me. So that is one of the prompts that we have got. So I'm trying to be emphasizing on certain aspects like that to make it more natural. Since it was my favorite thing, I never used to share it with anyone else other than my dad, who used to correct me if I go wrong with the constructing the rails. Well, I believe the toys do have a great influence in molding one's character. This one has brought a lot of interest for me into the automotive and machines. Being a guy or being a kid, um, of course I was like driven into the automotives and machines. That's what I was trying to explain. I was extremely happy that I had a toy like that, which I proudly presented in front of others. I feel even happier. Look at this sentence that probably you can use it for your cue cards at some point of time. I feel even happier since you reminded me about this toy through the question that actually took me for a small, quick walk down the memory lane. So try to make use of such kind of things. That thank the invigilator for asking such question that made that actually helped me to remind about those things that happened in the past, and it made a small, quick walk down to the memory lanes. Things like that would even make the cue card look more natural. And last but not the least, broadly speaking, amongst all the other toys I had, this toy was the best and holds a big position in my heart. So with that, I'm concluding the whole speech. And like I say, when you are in between at this time, they will, the invigilator, either they might interrupt and ask you to stop, or probably they would wait till you finish it off. So you have to understand that, and accordingly you have to play. Sorry. And again, make sure that you have completed all the prompts when it's going to be like going to reach it around like 2 minutes. If you're missing some prompts, that probably would affect your score. So that is it for today, guys. I hope that the video was useful for you. Make sure you go through the video again and understand the words and all the expressions that I have given over there, and comment down below what you think about it, and do not forget to subscribe to our channel. I'll see you next time with another video. Until then, stay safe, stay happy, spread knowledge and spread love. This is Gladwin or Xavier signing off. Goodbye.